when we get it wrong. I first saw this story on Adam Mockler's YouTube video called MAGA's Teacher Hate Campaign Explodes and Backfires, where he breaks down the viral screenshot shared by Andrew Kolvet of Turning Point USA. Before I even dive into that, it instantly reminded me of an old movie scene I've never forgotten. It's a gray afternoon. A man's rushing to catch a train. Right before boarding, he stops at a kiosk, buys a candy bar, and finds a seat across from a quiet woman reading a book. The train pulls off. He sets his candy bar on the table, and out of nowhere, she reaches over, breaks off a piece, and eats it. He freezes. Did that really just happen? Trying to stay polite, he takes a piece for himself. She takes another. He takes another. This silent tug-of-war continues until her stop. When she gets up, she smiles, calm, unbothered, hands him the rest of the candy, and walks away. He sits there thinking, wow, the nerve of some people. Then he reaches into his bag, and there it is, his own unopened candy bar. And it hits him. She wasn't bold. She was kind. She was the one sharing with him. That story always stuck with me because it's a perfect metaphor for how we misread situations. In life, in relationships, and yes, in politics. We recently did a video on classism. It's not left versus right. It's rich versus poor. It's up versus down. And this connects right to that idea, because whether it's politics, culture, or even a viral costume, we all see things through the lens of our own mindset. Sometimes we get it wrong on purpose because it benefits our side, and sometimes we get it wrong without realizing it because our thinking is already shaped by the team we play for. If you're constantly looking at the world as left versus right, red versus blue, MAGA versus liberal, then you're not really seeing reality. You're seeing your reflection through that lens. It's like that saying, we accuse others of cheating when we're the ones cheating, because our suspicions often come from our own thoughts. Now think about this viral photo. The math teachers wearing problem-solve shirts. Most people saw teachers in a costume. Some saw a clever math reference. But others, influenced by certain voices, saw mockery of Charlie Kirk's death. The average person who didn't know that context would never connect it to him. But once that idea was planted, by people with big platforms, it became the narrative. And that's dangerous. Because when you speak from a distorted mindset to millions, you're not reporting truth, you're shaping it. So now, because of one misinterpreted image, you've got thousands of people spreading anger and hate, all built on something that wasn't even real. That's not just misinformation, that's a mind manipulation, mind fuck, if we're being honest. And it spreads faster than truth ever can. So, before we jump to conclusions about a picture, a teacher, or even a political movement, maybe we should pause and ask, am I reacting to reality or to my own assumptions? Because sometimes, like that man on the train, the candy we're fighting over was never ours to begin with. If you remember which movie that train scene came from, drop the title in the comments. I'll shout it out in the next video. And if you haven't yet, go back and check out our first video on classism. It's not left versus right, it's up versus down. Because it all ties together.